Harry was second only to the Queen in popularity, but way before Meghan, before all of this. When Meghan arrived, they became a glamorous couple, superstars. We loved the wedding and all of that. They then went on, not their fault, to outshine William and Kate. Now, the whole process of monarchy and the institution means that it must go on. It must go on in the way it's proscribed. And they were in the way. Now, I understand that Harry and William had made a pact never to brief against each other. And it would appear that William broke that.
Or maybe William's, let's say William and Kate's team started to try to shoot them down.
Yes.
And it went too far. I think you're exactly right about that. And that's but of course, as you say, that maybe is just in the nature of things.
Yes, but the thing is, these are if they're brothers and they'd vowed this not to happen, to find yourself as Harry might to be not supported by his family, to be the complete opposite, to be being pushed out, pushed away, and then finally to having seen what happened to his mother, wanting to protect his family, the family that he was creating.
Welcome to Celebrity Central, where we celebrate the magic of Harry and Meghan. Let's rewind to 2018, a year that brought hope and excitement to the British monarchy. The world watched as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's story unfolded, symbolising unity and positive change. The atmosphere was electric. Crowds filled the streets, united by the joy Harry and Meghan brought to the royal family. Their wedding was more than a royal event. It was a symbol of progress and inclusivity, inspiring people worldwide. Meghan was welcomed as a dynamic force, intelligent, accomplished, and committed to humanitarian work. Their royal tour of Australia showcased their warmth and dedication, connecting with people from all backgrounds. The announcement of Meghan's pregnancy brought even more excitement and optimism to the nation. Their story inspired millions, especially young people, who saw in them a reflection of hope, diversity, and progress. Harry and Meghan's legacy reminds us of the power of optimism and the importance of embracing change. The change didn't happen overnight. It was gradual, like clouds drifting in after a bright day. As challenges appeared, Harry and Meghan faced them with strength and unity, determined to stay true to themselves. By 2019, headlines grew intense. Stories about Frogmore Cottage and staff changes filled the news, but Harry and Meghan stayed focused on their family and charitable work. The media's tone shifted, but Meghan carried herself with dignity and grace, committed to her values and making a positive impact. Many noticed the double standard, but Meghan's resilience shone through, inspiring important conversations about fairness and inclusion. This period became a turning point, setting the stage for a bold decision. The world watched as Harry and Meghan prepared to take control of their own story. Their decision to step back was not just an exit, it was a statement of resilience and hope, inspiring many to reflect on authenticity and courage. Tensions weren't just with the press. Change was stirring within the palace itself. Behind the gilded gates, conversations about a new direction grew as Harry and Meghan Sussex began to envision a future guided by their own values. The once close bond between William and Harry evolved as both brothers pursued their own paths. While the media speculated endlessly, Harry and Meghan's choices reflected a desire for authenticity and positive change, even as public appearances showed a natural shift in family dynamics. The creation of a separate household from Kensington Palace was a bold step toward independence. Staff were reassigned, offices relocated, and the logistics of royal life adapted, all signalling Harry and Meghan's commitment to forging their own path. Declining the Queen's Balmoral invitation and launching the Sussex royal brand were courageous moves. By stepping away from tradition, Harry and Meghan Sussex demonstrated integrity and a willingness to stand up for what they believed in. Each decision brought Harry and Meghan Sussex closer to their vision of a meaningful, independent life. Their actions, guided by principle, inspired many and showed the strength it takes to pursue one's own truth. For many, these moves were inspiring, necessary steps toward autonomy and self-respect. Public opinion was passionate, with supporters celebrating their courage and integrity in the face of immense pressure. The announcement in January 2020, Harry and Meghan Sussex stepping back as senior royals, was a defining moment. The news sparked global conversations about personal freedom, responsibility, and the courage to create change. The palace faced a new chapter, and the dream of a modern, compassionate monarchy was within reach. Behind closed doors, officials worked to adapt, while the public watched a story of transformation unfold. The question was no longer about division, but about the possibilities that come from honest change. The world wondered if this bold step could lead to healing and a brighter future for all. Could the family grow stronger from this transformation? For Harry and Meghan Sussex, it was the beginning of a new, hopeful chapter, one defined by courage, integrity, and the pursuit of a life true to themselves. If their exit was an earthquake, Harry's memoir, Spare, was the courageous aftershock that followed. The book offered an honest glimpse into private family moments and heartfelt struggles, breaking the silence to share their truth. One of the most talked about revelations, a difficult confrontation with William over Meghan, highlighted the challenges Harry and Meghan faced. Harry's account shed light on the pressures and pain caused by media scrutiny and family expectations. For many supporters, Spare was a brave act of truth-telling and self-advocacy. While some critics saw it differently, the memoir sparked important conversations about mental health and family. The memoir encouraged empathy and understanding, inviting the public to see Harry and Meghan's side of the story. Harry's story was finally told, with the hope that sharing their experiences might bring healing and change. For many, it was a necessary step toward understanding and compassion. The conversation continues. How did Harry and Meghan show such resilience in the face of adversity? Broadcaster Nina Myskow notes that the palace's rigidity challenged Harry and Meghan, yet they responded with remarkable composure. Despite public scrutiny, Harry and Meghan's openness and honesty allowed many to empathize with their journey. Their willingness to share their story was an act of courage, inspiring others to speak their truth. While the royal family struggled to support them, Harry and Meghan's dignity and unity shone through. Choosing their own path, they demonstrated strength and integrity, forging ahead with hope. The complexities of their story reveal the power of perseverance and self-belief. In the end, Harry and Meghan's grace and strength defined their journey. The story of Harry and Meghan's departure has sparked passionate debate and inspired many. Supporters see Harry and Meghan as courageous figures, standing up for their values and challenging outdated traditions. For many, Harry's actions are seen as loving and protective, putting his family's well-being first. While some traditionalists hold different views, Harry and Meghan's supporters believe their openness and honesty have brought important conversations to the forefront. Harry and Meghan are admired for forging their own path, balancing public service with personal happiness. The conversation continues, but Harry and Meghan's journey has inspired hope and change for many. Words became powerful tools in this royal journey, helping Harry and Meghan share their truth and inspire important conversations. The Oprah interview was a milestone, opening up global dialogue about race, mental health, and compassion. Their honesty resonated with many around the world, sparking empathy and support for their courage. By continuing to speak out, the Sussexes encouraged open dialogue and inspired others to share their own stories. Supporters praised their advocacy for privacy and mental health, highlighting the importance of setting boundaries. Harry's memoir, Spare, empowered others to embrace vulnerability and seek healing. By sharing his story, Harry inspired countless people to find their own voice. The golden boy grew into a man using his experiences to make a positive difference in the world. In 2025, Harry and Meghan Sussex's journey continues to inspire and engage people around the world. Harry's evolution from a royal figure to a passionate advocate for change is remarkable. Their story is about courage, growth, and the pursuit of a life true to their values, balancing tradition with hope for a brighter future. It encourages us to reflect on empathy, resilience, and the importance of forging our own paths. With every new chapter, the monarchy adapts, and so do our perspectives, reminding us that growth is possible for all. At its heart, this is a story of love, resilience, and the courage to seek happiness and belonging. As the House of Windsor continues, Harry and Meghan's journey stands as a testament to hope, compassion, and the enduring power of family.